Hey, what's up? I know it's been a while, and actually, as I'm recording this, it's almost been a year since I've created my YouTube account. I'm not sure if I'm going to release the video on the day of the 1 year anniversary or if I'm going to release it before. I'm not sure yet, but hey, I just wanted to provide you guys with an update as to where I've been for the past couple of months by now. So, I've actually been pursuing becoming a pilot in Jamaica. So I'm not going to necessarily say that I haven't had enough time to be on a YouTube channel, but the reason that I've started YouTube way back 1 year ago is not the same reasons that would be motivating me to keep going now, which I'll explain furthermore in a different video. So essentially my priority has changed in terms of what I'm going to be uploading on this video, on this channel, sorry. It's going to still be my journey, but it's just going to not be as regularly to the point where I'd want this to become a money making venture for me. I just want it to now be a documentary in a sense, and also, as I have my channel intro, just somewhere where you can learn from my mistakes, somewhere where I can share information that I can learn, that I also learn throughout the day to day, and also and community for us to be together. So as I'm recording this, I have two upcoming events for my journey. I have my written exam, so the private pilot written exam. I will be taking that on Thursday, and on the Wednesday, I'm going to be doing my English proficiency exam, which is just to see, as the name implies, how well can I speak standard English to the aviation standard. But other than that, I've completed ground school. I've completed all my ground school lessons. I started in January, and I took my last internal exam on February 29th. So that was 4 5 weeks to complete that. So I'm really proud of myself and my classmates, which I had in my batch. We really put in the work. We put in the work and we're able to get good results. So now we're all just getting our medical sorted out and getting ready for the next part, which of course will be the flight training, where we need 40 hours to proceed into our check ride. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the past sorry, not six, I would say around 10 weeks now that I've been in and out of the airport. Because even though I've completed my ground school in February, I've actually been going back to the airport and volunteering with the mechanics. So I didn't want to stay home and sit on my butt and twiddle my thumbs until I got my student license. I wanted to actually still be involved in the airport, because I know that's a big factor that a lot of other creators on aviation creators on YouTube will talk about, how you always need to be at the airport, always be there, and if you can get a job at the airport that you're flying at, that you're training out of, I should say, it's probably the best thing. So I saw what other way to do that than to volunteer my hours at in with the mechanics and the maintenance, and I've really been enjoying that as well, if not as much, if not more, than I was enjoying ground school. It's also giving me something to work with my hands, especially with a pilot, with the job of a pilot. It's going to be a lot of sitting in the airplane. So if I have a chance to get my body some natural exercise, I told myself, why not? And I haven't regretted any decision so far. So as I said, we're waiting to do my English proficiency test, after which I should be issued my student pilot license. And the day after that, the Thursday, I will be sitting my written exam. So when I sit that written exam, I'll be valid up to 2 years. So I'll have 2 years to get through my mandatory 40 hours of flight training, and then take my check ride and then pass. So God willing, I'll be a private pilot by, let's say, the end of August the latest for sure. But yeah. Now I have left that series of me on my vacation in the United States unfinished. I don't know if I'll ever finish it, because the ideas that I had for it at the beginning, it didn't really translate to the actual footage I recorded. So not just that, later on with my footage, it just became more and more tedious to transfer files, to transfer the videos from my phone to the computer and then edit. So whenever I had an opportunity to not upload on that weekly Sunday, I just said, okay, it's already happened this amount of times, just make it go on longer. And that eventually snowballed into the hiatus that I am currently on now. So going forward, just going to just expect a lot of more aviation related content. It's still going to be my journey, as I mentioned, but of course my journey is now taking me into the skies, so you're going to be getting a lot of more aviation related content, and of course more biblical content as well. That's one of my aims, to be able to also become a channel that people can turn for godliness. You can also expect some plane spotting compilations throughout the weeks that I've been at the airport for now. You'll see a lot of mostly general aviation. Well, sorry, not mostly. It'll all be general aviation because it's not the major airport in Jamaica. But you get your fair share of just regular piston airplanes, turboprops, turboprops, and even the odd jet every now and then. Well, yeah, as I said, if it's not already clear, I've really been enjoying the time I've spent pursuing this. It is the one career, or at least the one major career, that I would say that I can sit down and learn. And I've learned throughout this time I've had to reflect. I've also learned that I'm also very interested in the trades, such as mechanics or carpentry, HVAC. I've also been interested in maybe one day learning, if not all, then some of each, just to have some basic life knowledge going forward. But if I don't become a pilot as a full-time career, it will definitely be one of those trades, just so I can keep working with my hands. I want to have that luxury of daily exercise. We are going forward, a lot more aviation related content. I'll try and record a sit down video like this every now and then, just to keep you abreast with my journey. It took a lot of battling with myself to finally sit down and record this video, and being out there in nature and just sitting down and talking to the camera. I'm kind of glad that I finally buckled down and did it. I feel like this is definitely how I'll approach my sit down and talk videos going forward, as I really enjoy this environment to just sit and talk. Thank you for being with me throughout this year. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Remember to always be improving. I'll see you again soon. God bless.